Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the walkabout so far and that you're really digging in and getting a lot of aha moments and just self realizations as you love on yourself a little bit more and bring joy and happiness into your life during this self discovery. I have to do a shout out to all of you. I've received private messages on Facebook, and just people reaching out and sharing some of those moments of, wow, I can actually do this, or I didn't realize this about me, or I'm now journaling and I never journaled before. I love hearing those. I love it. It makes my heart just super happy, and it allows me to not only live my journey, but to live a little bit vicariously through you. So please keep those coming. And if you have pictures of something that inspires you or a thought of the day, anything, share it in the walkabout. That's what we're here for. That's what this group is here for. It's ours. Make it ours. And definitely share away. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about your state, your mental state, your physical state, your spiritual state. I've had actually a few people this week ask me, Christine, you talk about what is changing your state. And really, changing your state is just getting yourself, if you're in a moment of sadness, pain, stress, fear, changing that state. How do you do that? How do you do that, Christine? I know you've had some difficult times. I know you've had things come up where you're sad, you're, fearful. How do you get yourself out of that when that happens? So I thought I would talk about just some of the things that I do to change my state. I definitely can do it on my own now. At the beginning, I would rely on friends. I would reach out and call to them, which is not a bad thing. Have some key people that you can reach out to when you're feeling, like you can't get control and can't get grounded and back into that positive, peaceful state. We're all going to have those moments as we continue our journey, as things come up. There's going to be moments where, we experience pain or joy, joy too, hopefully more joy, but pain and sorrow and fear. So having those key go-to people, your close, inner circle that you can go to, and then welcome them, invite them to come to you if they have moments, similar moments, where they need some assistance in getting out of that crazy state and getting more grounded. But some of the other things that I do personally, I know we've talked about music and how music can just calm you and, bring you back to that moment in time where you had a positive moment. So I use music a lot. So sometimes I use classical music, sometimes it's rock and roll. I mean, I change it up, but depending on the mood and where I want to be, I will use music. I use a lot of physical things, and it's, everyone knows I'm a Christian, so I'm not like idolizing these things, but I use these physical things as just triggers, as reminders of some good times, or just reminders of my beliefs, or some quotes that I have, or some discussions I've had with my daughter or friends. It's just kind of a trigger to get me out of that state and to remind me that everything's going to be okay. Everything will be okay, and to really sit in the present and not go back to the past so much, go back to the pain in the past or worry about the future. So some of the things I have here. So these are two little rocks, and these are rocks that my daughter gave me. One of them's hers, one of them's mine. And so when she's not with me, when she's over at her other house, she keeps one and I keep one. And it's just kind of a reminder that, my daughter's with me. And so I'll keep it in my pocket. And if I get sad that she's not with me for the week, then I just look at it and go, okay, but she's got that same rock. We're still looking at the same stars and the same moon. And she'll be back the next week. So that's one. I also collect hearts, and I love hearts. I collect crosses and hearts, and it's just two things that are, I don't know, it makes me happy. It just reminds me to be joyful in everything that we do, and that joy is all around us, even in nature. So this is a piece of tan bark that my daughter and I found, and I have a lot of different like rocks and stones and things that resemble, and shells that resemble a heart. So this is one. And angels. I love angels, and it just reminds me that I'm protected, and that's my belief. And So I have angels throughout my house. It's just kind of like reminders. I have them on my front porch, and something that is special to me, and it reminds me to be faithful, to continue to be faithful, and that we're all being watched over. Whatever your belief is, I believe that there's a higher power, there's the universe, or whatever your belief is, but I do believe that we're being watched over. So that's one. And then inspirational. As you can see from my shirt, this is my Live with Passion. It's a reminder to live each day fully. And so sometimes I'll wear things that inspire me, and it'll inspire others when they see it. And it also sparks conversation. This shirt will spark conversation today, and I get to share my passion with others, and just remind them to be happy and joyful, and to live each day as it's your last. And then here's another one, and this is a reminder to be the best person you can, and to share forward your love and be contagious. So it's be the change you wish to see in the world. And really, I do believe that, like, each change sparks. It'll just be like a spark. So each thing that you do and you share it with others, it's like a spark. It's like a domino effect, and it's contagious. So these are some of the things. And then everyone that knows me knows I love glitter. So one of the hashtags I use often is sparkle, glitter, and shine. And I absolutely believe it. Like, I believe you make your happiness. Like, you don't look outward for your happiness. I believe it's all internal. For me, it's internal in my spirituality, with my walk with God, my just being happy with myself, being good enough. And so I have these little bottles of glitter, and I absolutely love them. So I have some in my car, I have some in my purse, and it's just a reminder. It's just a trigger to get me out of a bad state, or to, when I'm not so happy. I like to look at it and go, yeah, this is like all these little pieces of glitter makes up this great thing here. And I think we all have the ability to be contagious, and to leave some glitter behind. Leave some glitter behind when you leave. I actually wear glitter too. So when I hug people, I do leave glitter behind physically. And then they're reminded of me. So these are all just little reminders. So set your surroundings up, whether it's your car, your house, whatever it is, your work environment. Set it up to have little triggers, have little reminders that you can look at when you do get into a spot where you need to be pulled out of, and to be grounded a little bit more. So I hope these little tips have helped explain a little bit more how, even in the midst of brokenness, I do have brokenness, I have sad moments, but I'm able to pull myself out, not sit in a puddle in my house, and go out and enjoy life fully, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Love you all, and have a great day.